This is a public service announcement brought to you in part by
Nexus Fantasy Football League.
The NFFL Fantasy Football League.
Hello there, and welcome to week 4 of the 12 teams in 12 weeks. This is going to be an interesting week. As you can see, nobody showed. Nobody showed up.
And it's Monday. We were supposed to do this 2 days ago.
That's right. And obviously, so nobody shows up. Irina is going to do it for the 4th time, and for the first time, I'm going to give my own personal
And
opinion.
you shouldn't be doing this.
I should not be doing this, actually. I'm supposed to ask
No.
questions. It's not supposed to be anything to do with my opinion. But
I shouldn't even be doing this.
But whatever, we have to do it because it has to be done, because we got to move on to the next person, and we can't have 2 videos in 1 week. That's not the point of this. So we're going to start. Today we're talking about none other than 50 Shades of Green Bay.
I love
know
that
you
name.
like Green Bay, though, because you're a big Aaron Rodgers fan. But we're not talking about Aaron Rodgers. We're not discussing
like the
Aaron
book.
Rodgers. And you like the
I
book.
like the
It
book.
is based on a book,
I'm a big
obviously.
fan.
What's it called?
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
You would love it.
I don't know. I'm not really into people that beat women, and
He doesn't beat them,
he beats them in different ways. If you get what I'm saying, guys, I know.
but they love it.
All right. Well, let's just get into what we were really here for. We're discussing Alyssa today. 50 Shades of Green Bay. Now, if you remember last year, Alyssa actually didn't start in the league.
Jamie did.
Jamie started, but do you remember that Alyssa was at the draft?
She was there.
She was at the
yeah.
draft. That's the first time I believe I've met Alyssa.
Yeah.
And she was at the draft. She was actually helping Sean. Yes, Sean, she was helping you.
Mhm.
But what turns out, obviously, that Alyssa took over Jamie's spot.
She knows her shit.
She does know her shit. It was very surprising to me that she knew her shit, but she knew her shit. I'm sure Sean had a little help with that, but I'm sure about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Jamie obviously did not do his lineup, and his team was garbage and everything. And Alyssa came in starting 0-3. I believe what was the name of Jamie's team? Oh, the Rumblers. He was the Rumblers. But the problem with the Rumblers is they got replaced. And they got replaced by who? Yes, the replacements. And that's who Alyssa was. She was the replacements. Now, if we remember last year, Alyssa ended at 4-9, which is pretty shitty. But we got to blame Jamie on that one, because 3 of those losses are from Jamie.
I mean, it's pretty impressive. Starting 0-3.
0-3. She got 4 wins out of it.
Very impressive.
Now, here's what's really more impressive. If you remember the first win that she got,
It was against you.
it was against me. We were going to Las Vegas, and then we got off the plane, and I checked the scores, and she didn't just beat me. She kicked the shit out of me. She had like 192 or something, and
And it was supposed to be a happy time. We just landed in Vegas. We were getting all excited. We're going to gamble. We're going to win some money. And he checks his phone, and it's like, oh no. What the
I mean, your first win had to be against me, which was embarrassing, because, if I was playing Jamie, I would have won.
Yeah.
But I wasn't playing Jamie. I was playing the Rumblers. But there was a little difference about the I'm sorry, I wasn't playing the Rumblers. I'm sorry. I was playing the replacements. I wanted to play the Rumblers, but I was playing the replacements. But she didn't only replace Jamie, she replaced almost half the players on the team. The main reason why she beat me was none other than, of course, Megatron.
The trade.
The trade.
The trade.
The trade that made Shane suck and Alyssa somewhat better.
It was a trade heard around the world.
It was the trade that everybody wanted Megatron, and Shane should have given him to me, but
He was a nice guy.
he did what he wanted, a quarterback. She gave him Matt Ryan, and he gave her Gonzalez, Megatron, Fred Jackson, Deshaun Jackson. He gave pretty much his ball sacks to her, and she gave him a kiss on the cheek. That's really where it came down to. But if you remember, because you did the trade with the Rumblers in order to get AJ Green, you gave away Hayward Bay. We remember that trade. She actually ended up with Hayward Bay, and he didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Of course not, because it's Hayward
There's
Bay.
a reason I gave him up.
Right. But she also had Andy Dalton, who is an amazing quarterback. I think very good quarterback. Helped her out a lot, especially towards the end. When she started winning, Andy Dalton was the one major reason why she started winning. I believe so.
Okay.
But the only thing with
And come on, Megatron.
Well, yeah, but you had
Come on.
fucking the guy that broke the record.
Yeah.
You know, Megatron. I like Megatron. You like Optimus Prime or Megatron?
You gonna draft him?
Absolutely, if I had the opportunity, I would draft Megatron. Would you draft Megatron?
I would.
Interesting. But she did end up in 8th place.
Still
So
very
she
impressive.
was not the loser, though.
Still very impressive.
She was not the loser. Obviously, we know who the loser was. It was Lotus Flowerbomb, your sister, who, if it was this year, would have to paint her face black. So I hope it would be kind of funny if she actually, comes in last place again. But
She
hopefully,
better do it.
hopefully Alyssa doesn't, because then she'll be
Yeah.
painting her face black.
But Alyssa would do it.
Well, you have to do it. It doesn't.
Yes.
I don't think they should do it. They have to do it, or they get banned from the league.
Okay.
So that's pretty simple. But my question to you is, do you think Alyssa could draft well this year? Now, knowing that this will be her first draft. This will be her first draft, at least in this league. I know for a fact. I don't think she played in a league. So, do you think, without Sean's help, since we can't help nobody, can Alyssa actually do this? Can she draft a good team?
I don't see why not. With enough research, I think anybody can draft well.
I think that's actually true. I think Alyssa should do a pretty good job in her draft. I don't think she's going to do phenomenal, though. The reason that
That's
being
not
is
nice.
no, it's not has nothing to do with being not nice. I don't think she's going to have a phenomenal draft. And the reason that I'm saying that is because, she's going to look into going after superstars, and that
We all
backfires.
are.
No, but that backfires. Like the way that Mark does when he goes after the sleepers is a good idea to do. And I don't think Alyssa knows a lot about sleepers.
She's dating Sean. I'm sure he could educate her.
I'm sure, but you
If
can't
she
help.
already
But you
doesn't
can't
know.
help, though. But you can't help. So
No, but
that
prior
takes
to the
away.
draft.
I'm sure that's gonna happen. But I'm thinking that she's gonna have a good draft. I don't think she's gonna have a phenomenal draft. I think when I do the final roster show, I think I'm gonna say that she's gonna be, in the middle. But I don't see her really being a top tier team right now. I have knowledge. I don't know how well her knowledge is like that, but I think Sean's gonna help her a little bit when it comes to that.
Not during the draft.
Not during the draft. What about her trash talk video? Let's talk about a trash talk video. Because I'd like to know if Alyssa's actually going to do a trash talk video. I know she has to do a trash talk video, but what do you think she's going to do?
She's going to sing.
She's going to sing.
She's gonna sing.
She's going to sing. Who do you think she's going to do a trash talk video to? It's probably obvious. She's probably going to do it to Sean. And she's going to sing him a little song. I don't know what the song is going to be. Maybe Alanis Morissette. But maybe we'll go. Well, I don't know. But I think she can do it. I think she can do a pretty funny
I can see
video.
some Taylor Swift in there too.
I hope she doesn't. But
no, why not?
I don't like Taylor Swift.
It's
She's a
not
whore.
about you.
Taylor Swift's a whore.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
The world knows Taylor Swift's a whore.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, what does she do? She fucks different guys and then writes songs about it. That's how she makes her money.
Smart girl.
No, she's an idiot.
I would do it.
All right, well, if you can sing, then you can try it. But we're not talking about Taylor Swift right now. All right, so you think she's going to sing in her video. I think she might sing in her video, too.
Might. I think she definitely will.
Right.
And should.
I mean, I think she's going to do it at Sean, but then again, I think she won't do it at Sean. She might do it at somebody else because Sean would want to help her with the
Well,
video.
that would be up to her.
Well, obviously. So let's get into what else is there to talk about. Oh, yes, first round draft pick. If she had the first round draft pick, would she go after a quarterback, a receiver, a running back, a defense, a kicker? Who knows?
Let's see. The top 10 or 12 in the draft would be running backs. I would assume a running back.
I would assume a running back too.
And it would be
I
the
think Sean
smart
would. I think
choice.
Sean would tell her to get a running back.
It would be the smart choice.
And yeah, I think she would get a running back. So the first pick of the draft. What does Alyssa pick?
Who's number one right now?
Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
So she
That,
takes
that, should
Adrian
be, that
Peterson.
should be everybody's first choice.
I don't think she takes Adrian Peterson.
Why not?
I think she takes Aaron Foster.
Another good draft.
It is a great draft pick, but I think she would pass on Adrian Peterson.
Who would pass on AP?
Everybody last year, except.
But we didn't know.
Wait, but do you know who picked him? Do you know? Do you know who picked him?
You say it. You say it.
The Mountain Crushers. They went. They picked Adrian Peterson and traded him to
He knew
the Funky
something we
Camarines.
didn't.
coming up an
At the
ACL
time-
injury.
at the
Yeah,
time,
I didn't expect that.
But we all now know he is number one.
He's the
And
best.
he's the guy to go for.
He's the best. Adrian Peterson is the best running back in football.
Yes.
There's no question about that.
Right now, yeah.
So you're thinking she's going to go for Peterson. I think she's going to go for Foster. So at least we both agree on that's going to be a running back.
Yes.
Now the major question. Is she a contender or is she a pretender?
She's hungry. She's a contender.
She's a contender?
Contender.
A contender?
Yes.
Why would you say she's a contender?
She is not a pretender. I think she knows her shit.
The key word there is think.
Because I don't know for sure.
Then she would
But
be
I
a
think-
pretender.
No.
You think she's a contender?
I think she's a contender.
Well, I have nothing
think-
against
I think-
I have nothing against Alyssa, but I think you're a pretender. I don't think you're going to make the playoffs.
Why?
I just don't see it. I just do not believe that her knowledge of football will make her make the playoffs. That's what I think. I have nothing against you,
As long
but this
as
is
you
it's,
know,
if I'm putting my opinion, yes, I do not feel that out of 12 teams, Alyssa will be in the top 6. You prove me wrong. I give you a high five, but I don't think that's I don't see it.
Prove him wrong, please.
I don't see it. I don't see it. What number did you have Alyssa at? Because I remember it's not in the top 6.
How do you know that?
Because I remember the top 6.
I'll put her at number 6 because it's changed now because we got rid of some people and we added new people.
We had one
That
person
whole thing. Okay, it doesn't matter. It all changed.
added the Batman crisis, but you put him in the top 6 though. But all right, so you're saying Alyssa's going to be number 6 out of 12. Alyssa will make the playoffs at the last seed in the playoffs.
She can make it to the playoffs.
She can make it to the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I don't.
You just have to know who's injured, who's not, who's doing well, who's not.
I mean, it's not hard. It's all about research.
Exactly, just research.
Right, it's all about research.
Anybody could be a contender if they know their shit.
Right, but I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you if she's a contender or pretender. We all are technically
Contender.
contenders. We're all technically contenders, but it's
And
at the
nobody
end of the
drafted yet, as I keep saying.
But
have
we are
drafted
not
yet.
on that situation right now. We're on the fact is that she is a pretender. Alyssa will, I believe, go and end up in 10th place this year. I feel Alyssa will be in 10th place.
I don't think so.
I do.
That's too
I
low.
think there's too many people in this league that have a good enough knowledge to at least take the top 6. Keep in mind, you added John. Okay, John knows his stuff. You added the Batman Crusher, Sirhan. Sirhan knows his stuff, so you
could
have
know your
to look
shit
at
and
that.
draft shitty.
No, that wouldn't make sense. If you know your shit, then why would you draft shitty?
Well, a lot of
If you
people
know
don't.
your shit, then you know what you're gonna
Okay,
do.
fine. You could have an amazing draft, and
Players
some
can
guys-
get hurt.
Exactly.
Players can get hurt, but
Get
I'm going by.
arrested,
But I
get
have to go
killed.
by. But I have to go by what I want to go by. So shut your mouth. Now,
What are you gonna do? Smooth effect me? No.
oh, yeah, on camera too. You got on camera, and she has a migraine too. That
I
probably
do.
killed her right now.
I do. I've had a migraine all day long. Alyssa, I love you. This is why I'm doing the video for you.
Damn, she's got a smooth effect on camera. Oh, everybody's gonna get a smooth effect on camera.
I should not be doing the video right now.
No, she shouldn't. She should be asleep right
I
now.
should be.
All right, but then again, we're pretty much to the end here. You say she's a contender at number 6. I say she's a pretender at number 10. Well, that was an interesting little talk about 50 Shades of Green Bay. Do you think she's going to do some domination this year, though? Is she going to have some handcuffs? Possibly some shackles?
I hear she's a big fan of handcuffs.
Wow. Everybody knows Sean gets handcuffed to his bed. That's weird.
I never said that.
Does she use
I don't
the
know
whip?
that much.
Does she use the whip? Do you think she would? I think she would whip him.
Figuratively speaking?
No,
Or-
no, well, yeah, like handcuffed to the bed and whoops, whoops, whoops.
Oh, you mean literally?
Yeah, like in the book.
I think she might find it fun.
I think she would. I think Sean would find it funny. Would you think Sean would find it funny? Like rub his
I
head
can
and
totally
smack
see
him with
it.
the whip.
I can
Yeah, it was
totally
fucking
see
weird, right?
I'm not gonna disclose any
He's probably
information.
shaking his he's like, what the fuck? Totally shaking your head right now. Okay, so, but next week we have something a little interesting. We're going to discuss none other than Ravens Fly Together. And that's John. John Henry.
Alyssa's cousin.
That's Alyssa's cousin. So I would personally like Sean and Alyssa to be here for that one. Again, I would like Sean and Alyssa to be here for that one.
Somebody do a video because I can't do 5 in a row.
Yes, and I'm not supposed to do any. So,
This is pretty bad.
yeah. I mean, this one was probably the best one. It was probably the best one. It's gotta be the
What,
best
because
one.
you did the smooth effect?
Oh my god, you guys! Wait, this is how it works. Put your hands like this. You turn your hands like that. You smooth it down.
We don't care.
It doesn't matter because you just got smooth effect on camera. Anyway, I am the commissioner. Of course, she knows it. The smooth effect himself. And you are.
Mrs. Rogers.
That's right. And I'll be back for the next video. She better not be back for the next
I don't want
video.
to be back.
She don't want to be back. Somebody come here and do this damn video because we're talking about John Ravensfly together. We'll see you later. Peace, deuces, and aloha. Wait, that means hello, right?
And goodbye.
Oh, wow. Then it
You
fits.
got it right.
Wow, it fits then. Wow, it's pretty